Welcome back to the podcast.
We're your host. Start again.
Welcome back to the podcast. I'm keeping that
We're
all
your
in.
host. We're your host. I'm Abigail.
And I'm Matt. And today we're going to
And this
be, what happened?
is stage
23 podcasts.
23.
And
Thank you.
today we're going to be reviewing You, Me, and Tuscany, a new movie that just came out with, what is her name? Hailey Bieber? What's her name? The lady? Haley
Haley,
something.
Halle Bailey.
Halle Bailey, and then the guy from
Haley Bieber? Where?
Bridgerton, right? And then
Yeah, I don't know how to say his name.
you lost me. I don't know.
John
John Bernthal.
Reed something. Is it?
That's
Is
the
it?
Punisher.
Am I thinking that he's white?
John Bernthal is white, correct? Yes.
Why? Why?
That we're reviewing that movie, and then we are going to go into a little bit of a discussion about what recently happened with the new Avatar movie. That was
Crazy work.
shenanigans, and then we're going to play some games, and then I also want to kind of talk a little bit about 2026 so far. Also, talk about the movies that we have selected for our box office draft, because one of my movies already premiered and it's doing pretty well. 600
Whatever.
600 mil. We'll talk about it. Whatever.
Whatever.
But yeah, let's hop straight into the movie review. Do you want to go first? Do you want me to go first? Do you want to have me do this?
You can go first.
I can go first. So, quick review. There's going to be spoilers. You, Me, and Tuscany. This movie was absolute dog shit. This movie, honestly, it wasn't that bad. It's like a romantic comedy that has really poor writing and really bad acting and really bad musical selection and like everything.
Keep going.
Really bad cinematography, really bad.
The set was good.
Well, the set was just Tuscany, so of course it's beautiful. The place is just beautiful.
No, what do you mean? The kitchen.
It's just a beautiful
bar
villa
set.
in Tuscany.
I know, but they have to set design it, honey.
Yeah, but I mean, sure.
Yeah, fold.
We'll talk about the set villa house in Tuscany. I don't know. Just overall, the movie was like really bad. Nothing. There's like no redeeming qualities in the film. But again, like I can easily just shut my brain off and watch the movie. And like there were like funny jokes and blah 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 and like enjoyable moments in the movie. But would I recommend anyone to go watch this movie? No. You said she did phenomenal in The Little Mermaid. Maybe it was like good writing or whatever the hell. But like she was so bad in this movie. The Bridgerton guy was so bad. The whole movie was really just like predictable all the way through. Like the trailer kind of shows you everything that happens in the movie. Like the trailer literally is the movie. She goes, well, I guess you don't know about her mother and like the whole cooking thing, but like other than that portion, the whole movie is really explained throughout the trailer. Like you knew she was going to have a happy ending at the end with Bridgerton boy. Like you knew it the whole time. You know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
So if I was to rate this movie, I'd honestly give it like a 2 out of 5. Like a 2 out of 5.
Okay.
Like it's like maybe 2. Yeah, no, 2, just 2. It's actually a below average movie. I would never recommend anyone to watch this movie unless they're like a super rom-com head and they just like will watch any rom-com and they just don't care about like actual good cinematography, writing, everything.
Well,
like I would tell my mother to watch this movie. No offense, I love you, Mom.
Yeah, but she would just watch it like brain off kind of watch.
Yeah, exactly. And she'd probably think it's funny and have like funny moments. I feel like this is like a housewife movie. You know what I mean? No offense.
I think this was
to housewives. But like
shut up.
Do you know what I mean?
This was like a Hallmark. No. I think this was like a Hallmark.
Which is what what are Hallmark movies? I'm not sexist, I swear, guys. But I swear it's a housewife network of channel of movies.
Divorce, and we're not even married.
All right, go ahead. Your review. I gave it a 2.
Okay. Okay. As a girl who loves to read books like this, and I did not read this book because I'm still on People We Mean It on vacation, which
This is a book?
When I finish the book. Is it not?
I don't know. I'm just asking.
Oh wait, I thought it was a book. No, yeah, you look it up. I thought it was a book. I thought it was like a rom-com book, whatever. While he's looking it up. I thought that it did not hit the nail on the head. Basically, everything that Matthew said and then some. I thought that the acting was subpar. I thought it was incredibly
No, it's not based
cheesy.
off a book.
Oh, it's not.
No.
That makes perfect sense actually. Um I think if it was based off a book, it probably would have been much better because it would have had actual thought out detail and less ridiculous monologue. And I don't know, I just feel like the plot was ridiculous in the first place, and then the execution was terrible. Like weird plot mixed with bad execution makes for a very bad movie. I don't think that it was a good rom-com whatsoever. I think it kind of like splotches the rom-com name because there are really good rom-coms. Like Blended is a beautiful, amazing movie. 51st Dates, if you can't tell,
Both Adam
love
Sandler movies.
both Drew Barrymore and Adam Sandler movies. Um, I don't, what is it called? How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. Amazing rom-com. Obviously, if you can't tell, I'm have an obsession. So I feel like it didn't really
10
hit
Things I Hate About
that
You.
that genre. 10 Things I Hate About You is its own category. Okay, that movie is a
50-50.
a heaven sent gift. Um 50-50.
Isn't it called 50-50? The Zoe, the 500 Days of Summer. That's what it's called.
Oh yes. I
With
was like
Joseph
50-50.
Gordon-Levitt and Zoe
And
Deschanel.
New Girl, yeah, I don't like her. Anyway,
She's good in
not
that
the
movie.
point.
She's good in that movie.
She no, I don't like her. I don't like her acting whatsoever.
Better than Halle Berry in this movie, or whatever the fuck her name is.
No, I think they are equally atrocious.
That's crazy.
Honest, I know, hot take. On a
That's
separate note, when I watched New Girl, it was during quarantine, and I think I was in like a haze of like getting over COVID because I had COVID at the time. I was getting over it, and it took me several weeks because I developed pneumonia, blah blah blah. But I was in a haze, and that's why I enjoyed New Girl. And then I watched it when I was not sick, and it was Schmidt was like the saving grace of the show.
Schmitty. Nah, Winnie the Bish.
Schmitty,
Winnie the Bish.
Schmitty.
Winnie the Bish.
um, but otherwise not good. Similar to this movie. This movie, and if you disagree with me about New Girl, you will still agree with me about this movie. It was not good. The one saving thing for me was that it was very pretty, like the set design I said. The costuming was good. It was a little weird. Well, we can touch on that. It was a little weird, and Matthew agrees with me.
Yeah.
Um,
We watched
and
this separate and both came to the same like
we were
conclusion.
like,
Yeah, we're like, what's up with
I
this?
don't. It was just
What's up with
weird.
this midriff look meeting her family? What's going on here?
There's like a whole scene. Yeah, like what I was like, am I in the Matrix? Like what's going on? Um, but the hold on. I'm gonna get there. I forgot. The family, I think was hilarious. I think the family was great. I think the
Yeah.
acting from the family was very good. I thought that their comedic timing was excellent. I wish it was about them. But yeah, I agree. Um, I think it would give it a 1.5.
Okay.
I think I would even give it a 1. It just was so like for a rom-com, you really have to get things right because it's not just romantic and dramatic in times, it's also comedic in times. And I feel like to squander all of it is like crazy. Like this is I literally in the first 30 minutes I was like I cannot believe. I texted Matthew. I was like I can't believe I have to sit through this movie because I made you sit through this movie.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, I just no, 1.5. We can give it a 2 on Letterboxd to be generous,
Yeah.
but I'm not happy about it.
It is it
It
was
was rough. It was a
indeed
rough watch.
garbage.
It was a rough watch. I think I think first of all, the plot by itself is kind of ridiculous. Like why is there so much complexity? And then every time they're nice to her, she's like, "No, I'll just keep lying." And I'm like, okay, even if you forget that part, right? So she falls in love with the brother, cousin,
Thing.
nephew,
That guy.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever the guy from Bridgerton is. Um, and their scenes are just kind of weird. Her scenes with the family, I feel like, are beautiful. Like they were kind of touching, and the aunt was hilarious. And I just feel like there was too many piece again, which is a common issue that I'm finding with movies this year. I feel like there's just way too many pieces in each movie's plot. Like there's just too like Project Hail Mary had way too much going on for me. This movie had way too much going on. Like she doesn't have a place to live and she breaks into his house and he comes home early and like meet the family, but then she falls in love with the cousin brother nephew who like who even is he? Um yeah, I think that was kind of rough.
Yeah, it was
That
definitely
was just
like
it was harsh.
it was bad across the board. Like again, no redeeming qualities. Like would not recommend.
The set design was good.
But
I
like
think I give it a
it's not
1.5
like
for the family and the set design.
it's not like astronomical set design. Like it's okay. Like they didn't do anything crazy because it's like
I know,
really
but
just
like
a
if
villa in
everything else would have
Tuscany.
been fine.
Like they just took probably is like most likely just a house in Tuscany that they move stuff around in. You know what I mean? It's not like it's nothing like out of the ordinary, like extraordinary in my opinion. You know what I mean? It's like we live in a
Yes.
villa. We're in Grape Town, like the Grape Villa the area of Tuscany. Like it's like
Yes. I get what you're saying. It's kind of does it by itself.
yeah.
I will say the one thing
Go
that I
like
really
this real
did
quick.
appreciate.
I'm just trying to make sure you're using that mic.
I am now.
I don't know. It just seems a little more echoey, but you might because you're in a different. By the way, again, she's in a different area,
Every time. Is this better?
so it doesn't sound bad. It's just I don't know if you're using that mic, but the one built into the computer.
No, I'm using this one.
Give it like a big boy tap. I'm not hearing nothing. Get really close. Give me some ASMR. You guys are gonna get. Nah, give me some louder ASMR. Yeah, see, I don't know if I don't think you're using that mic, brother.
Okay, I'm annoyed.
I don't think you're using that mic. Intermission on the pod. 12 minutes in. No, it could be plugged in, but you might not have it set to your mic in Discord. Is what I'm trying to get you to understand. Hit the little microphone at the bottom right or left. And does it say Blue
Oh,
Yeti?
it's different now.
Yeah, now you sound completely different.
Seriously? Butt cheek on a stick, bro. Ugh,
It's fine. It's fine.
that's
It's fine.
annoying.
That is really
All
funny.
right, whatever. I'm suing you, Yeti Nano.
No, it's just not going to automatically default to that microphone when you plug it in. That's not how.
What do you mean no?
That's not how
I'm
computers.
suing.
That's not how computers work.
I'm sorry.
You're
Am I wrong?
you're right. You're right about everything. I love you so much.
Just want to make sure we're on the same page.
Yeah.
Everything is dandy.
I was wondering
Okay,
why there
wait.
was like a little more echo and reverb in your mic.
I sincerely apologize.
Yeah, it's all.
It is your job to do a tech check, so
Oh, you're blaming
this is your
me?
fault. Yeah, it's my fault.
No, it's not your fault. It's the ether's fault. It's none of us' fault. It's nobody's fault.
No, I think it's your fault. Wait, ether sounds really familiar.
The point
Oh,
is,
the art. Wait.
okay.
It's because I've been watching The Artful Dodger, which actually I'm gonna talk about next week.
I don't know what any of that means, but
The Artful Dodger. I literally told you about the whatever. Kill myself.
but yeah, do not watch this movie. It is atrocious. It is terrible. We don't really have much more to say about the movie, like honestly.
No, I was saying no. Yes, I did. I'm so happy that you eliminated my sentence. I was saying that the one thing I did appreciate was um from a social work perspective because I'm a social worker. She does this thing called coding in the movie where she talks to her best friend different than she talks to the Italian people
You mean code
and
switching?
white people. Yeah. Yes. Um, and I thought that was really cool. I've never seen that before in a rom-com, and I thought that it was like a nice touch. But that was it for me. I was like, "Oh, this is interesting." But her acting
You're really
distracted me.
stretching to find some sort of redeeming quality in this dog
No, I'm not.
ship film.
I was actually thinking it during the movie because her best friend is really funny,
Yeah,
and the Italian family is really funny, but they're really funny in really, really different ways.
yeah,
Obviously, and I was like, "Oh, that's so interesting." And I was thinking about that because I think about a lot of movies sociologically, and I thought that that was really, really interesting. And I've never seen that before in a rom-com, also because most rom-coms are white people. So
true.
I thought that was very cool. That's it.
All right. Cut print beautiful. Do not watch that movie. This shit's ass.
I'm calling it.
All right. So now to the big thing that happened this last week. So basically, there was a new Avatar Aang, the Last Airbender movie. I don't know what the official title of the movie is. I'm pretty sure it's The Legend of Aang or something, The Last Airbender, whatever. It was a movie that's been in the works for a very long time, years, since like 2021. The film was announced. It is been worked on since 2022. They had a director attached to it, and they selected two animation studios, Flying Bark Productions and Studio Mir, I think they're called. I think Studio Mir actually worked on some of the Legend of Korra episodes back when that show was even made, right? The person that directed it is actually someone who helped storyboard original episodes from the 3 seasons of Aang. One of the storyboard artists was brought on to be the director. Blah blah blah. It was funded by Paramount. Fast forward 4 years, 5 years of production. The movie gets announced to be released October 2026. Originally with a theatrical release, and then Paramount then pulls the theatrical release for it to be released on Paramount Plus. The animators were very, very sad, obviously, because most people who are in this field or in this industry want their thing, their baby, the thing they just spent 5 to 6 years on, to be released theatrically, right? Like they put so much time and
On the
effort
big screen,
on
of
the big
course.
screen, especially with how
Maybe
much
that's
like, I mean, I don't want to say hate, but like down, like how bad the big screen is doing now in comparison to 10 to 15 years ago. It is declining more and more every
also
single day.
also how badly the first live action did in
Also that
theaters.
too. It's also such a beloved franchise. A lot of the people that are making this movie or made this movie were attached to the original source material at some point in time, like the director, like I said, and then even the animators with the other show in the same universe. So a hacker randomly just decided to release the full movie on like Twitter. Like just literally, I think he posted it. I don't know how the facts work around the actual release of the film, but someone leaked the movie. I'm pretty sure some sort of hacker. I don't know if he sent it to a friend and then the friend posted it or something like that. But yeah, they just fully released the entire movie. At this point, it is completely online. A ton of people have seen it. And the animators then released a statement saying, we've really hated that like Paramount removed it from theaters, but like we don't want this either. Like we want like all the work that we put into it to still be receive some sort of thing, right? Because like the whole point that Paramount, I'm assuming Paramount pulled it, is because they want a ton of subscriptions to come to their platform to kind of basically fund this film, right? You know, they paid God knows how much money to make this movie, and instead of having a theatrical release, they just wanted more subscriptions on Paramount Plus because
Which is ridiculous anyway.
Avatar is one of the biggest films, like, or one of the biggest animated franchises in America. Like, it's like one of the biggest shows, like for my childhood, your childhood as well. Like, it's massive. So, I don't know how I feel about this. Like, obviously, I don't think it's great that like something like this that happened. Personally, I plan to watch it. Just like I will like support the release of the movie. Hopefully, I don't know what Paramount's gonna do. I think Paramount at this point in time should actually do a theatrical release to kind of like stem the
Or
sort of
some release.
some release it now or stem the bleeding of the film, because all the things I'm seeing online is that all over TikTok, all over Twitter, people are like, if they do a theatrical release, we will go watch it in theater, even though we saw it already pirated illegally, right?
I would go watch it in theater, yeah.
What I'm saying is like, even the fan base is like, listen, because they were planning it on releasing on Paramount Plus, they weren't even gonna watch it. Like, a lot of people are saying we weren't gonna watch it legally to begin with because of what they did to you guys, which
Yeah.
I don't know if that's like their own justification to be like, oh, I'm gonna watch the movie now so I can get it now instead of in October or whenever they're planning on releasing it. But a lot of the people did say that they were willing or want to watch it on the big screen. So even though they've seen the movie, they will go watch it again in theater. Like, if I
Okay.
had, and I'll give a perfect example, like me, when K-pop Demon Hunter came out, I didn't know about the movie till like eons afterwards. Like, the movie came out in June, we didn't watch it till December.
I didn't even know that Golden was from a movie.
Yeah, so like, if I had watched the movie when it came out and then there was a theatrical release, I would have went to go watch that movie in theater, even though I
Yeah, me
watched it on
too.
Netflix, because it's such a good movie.
Yeah.
You know, so I think personally, I think what Paramount did is fucked up, removing the theatrical release of the movie and making it,
I agree.
and same thing that Netflix does this shit all the time, right? They want more subscriptions to their platform. I think they need to re-add the theatrical release. What I would do if I was Paramount, re-add the theatrical release and do it as soon as possible, like within the next like 2 to 3 weeks, maybe a month. I don't know how like that logistically works.
Works, yeah.
And then have it in theaters for a few months, obviously, or however long a theatrical run is nowadays, probably like a month, right? Month and a half, maybe 2. And that basically almost leads into what, like July. And then I think you just release it on
Yeah.
Paramount Plus at that point, right? Like, you're not going to get the subscriptions you wanted, but I don't think you're going to get the subscriptions you wanted at all now, because first of all, the movie's been leaked, and I think people were going to boycott the whole thing anyways and watch it
Yeah.
illegally after what you did to the animators, right?
Yeah.
Like, what is your
Which
opinion of the
I
whole thing?
agree. I agree with people online who are saying that they'll still watch it when it's released, however it's released, theatrically or Paramount or whatever. Absolutely, I will be doing that to support them. I'm very interested to just see what this looks like. I also think that us having not watched the movie, I think it's very telling that people online are saying they will rewatch it when it comes out properly, even though they've already seen it pirated.
Mhm.
Because if that was the case with the first live action where everyone hated it, I think that nobody would have.
Said that.
Yeah. Like, as much as people are like, "Oh, we wanna support you," like, nobody wants to support shit work, you know?
Yeah.
So, I think if it was a bad movie, which honestly has given me a lot of, like, excitement. If it was a bad movie, I don't think that anybody would be saying that they would rewatch it to support them, like, "Oh, we'll waste 2 hours of our lives rewatching something we've already seen that sucks, but just to support you." Like, that's just not how the world works. So I think that it's very hopeful that people are saying they will rewatch it. I also am looking forward to watching it and will definitely watch it whenever they release it. I think it's just a very unfortunate situation. I also am kind of confused how that happens, like in general.
Well, it's happened a ton with a bunch of different things. Like, it's happened a ton of
I
times with
know. Like,
Netflix. It's
why
happened.
does that happen?
Well, people just, it's on servers, like at some point. Like, the movie is on something, right? Like, a bunch of people, like, the movie is made by a bunch of artists that are all connected through like computers, right? Like, most like of these houses that like make films, like, it's all a bunch of computers that then, if you need to render something, they have like render farms where like they send all the footage, because it's not like a bunch of like little laptops like this. Like, they have like giant server sized computers that do all the
Yeah.
like the powerhouse rendering. Like, Disney, to render some frames for Pixar, it's like petabytes, terabytes of information per frame. So like, they need the very powerful computers and servers to run these render farms. So the the movie exists on a fucking computer somewhere. So if someone knows where to go and what to do, like a hacker, a very intelligent hacker, to steal, he can steal anything. You know what I mean? Like, you can just find it.
That's a good point.
You know what I mean? So like
Yeah.
it's happened a ton of
My brain
times.
it's so funny too because my brain just thinks of this as, like, gold. I'm like, if I had the live action Avatar movie, it would be gold. Like, I would never not that they let people steal it, obviously,
Hmm.
but my brain is like, I just cannot fathom how this got stolen because I it's just like it would be like the second most sacred thing ever.
The thing
But I
is,
feel for them so
I
much because it probably really is such a sacred thing for them.
I've honestly I don't give a fuck about Paramount personally in this whole thing. I feel bad for the animation studio that put 4 or 5 years of work, the director who put just as much time and also in literal worked on original material, so like it's probably
Yeah,
very invested and connected with this character and everything that this movie's about. And for everything to just be kind of taken, like you get fucked by Paramount doing what they did, and then on top of that it gets compounded with it being released early and leaked. Like it's probably just like super devastating, and I feel so bad for those people, right? Like Paramount's like a
yeah,
fucking multi hundreds of millions of dollar company that's probably owned by a bigger and giant company on top of it. So like that I don't give a fuck about. Like Paramount was literally willing to spend 100 whatever billion or whatever the hell it was to buy Warner Brothers from Netflix. Like
right.
they got money. They will continue to have
Yeah,
money. That's not what I that's not what I'm worried about, right? What I'm worried about is like this much smaller, like these aren't like giant animation studios like Sony or something. Like I've personally never heard of Flying Bark Productions or Studio Mir. I think Studio Mir I've heard of a few times. I think they've done stuff for like League of Legends and some of the video games that I play. Um like animation around that stuff, but like these people just spent 4 or 5 years for this to just get completely taken from them.
yeah,
And also, I
and it
do agree
sucks
with that
because
thing that you said that like people wouldn't be
what's up?
saying if it was bad that they wouldn't go watch it again. And from the
Yeah,
clips I've seen, because like obviously I'm on TikTok and Twitter, and like I just scroll and like you get the fucking fire ass edits of where we on go with fucking Toph doing some shit and it's fucking lit. Like it's a fucking
you are
beautiful.
obsessed. You are
It's
obsessed with those we're on go edits, like,
the ones that they've
obsessed.
done for this movie, the clips that I've seen, the movie is fucking beautiful. It's so good. Like it looks so good. Like the
All
the
the more reason
fights,
to be excited.
right? The fights I've seen look so good. What were you saying?
I don't know. I hope that they know that even leaked, like, what a difference this makes to all of us, that we get to have a different live action movie. Like, this is not just, like, childhood, but, like, my cousin who I've talked about on the podcast before, my cousin has 2 kids. They are 5 and
11? 12?
10. They're
Is
5
it?
years apart, so 5 and 10. Yeah, he turned 10 in January. They're 5 and 10. I don't remember if she watched it with them when they were younger or if she watched it with the oldest during quarantine right before the youngest one was born, but she watched it with them or him with children, and she was like, "Yeah, I enjoy it. Like it's a really good show." And she's never seen it before or she had never seen it before. And I think that it's very telling. Like it's just a beautiful show. And the first live action was just
A
what can we say? So,
complete and utter dookie dog shit?
yeah, what can we say about it? So
Terrible.
I think that I just hope that they know that everybody who watches this feels immense gratitude towards them. Like regardless of I mean, obviously I would love to be like, the money doesn't matter, but yes, it does, especially for artists and
Yeah.
animators
I
and
mean, they were all
creatives. Money
paid
does matter.
theoretically because of like
Well, they also get residuals, so like
yeah.
it not being on Paramount and in theaters and stuff right now is hurting them. Um, and
I,
also the amount of people that will rewatch is limited. Like
uh,
not everybody who does see it pirated will rewatch it.
I just think
Um,
it's up to Paramount now. Like Paramount needs to fix
yeah,
this
to
whole
make the right
thing.
move.
Yeah. To make
Yes, I agree
the
with you.
right logical smart thing to like save this property, to save this
I
effort that
totally
they
agree
put
with
in.
you.
What I think they should do is what I said: do a theatrical release within the next month, and then lead that into a release on the streaming platform. Um, and I think maybe you can do some like behind the scenes stuff with the release on the platform. I don't know. I don't know
I think
what they
it's
put in
so
effort. You know what I mean? What else they've done around
I
the film?
think it's so crazy that they haven't like, when did this happen? 2 days ago?
When did it happen? Initially, I think it got leaked a couple of days ago.
I
Uh,
don't know. I genuinely don't know how, first of all, Paramount hasn't released a statement, and second of all, how nothing has been done. This series is, like, so close to people's, like, hearts and creativity and childhood and, when it was on Netflix, it was number 1 for, like, fucking eternity. Wasn't that during quarantine when they put it on Netflix?
Probably.
Dude, it was number 1 for so fucking long. It was number 1 for so long. And I think it's crazy that they haven't come out and said anything about it because not only was it huge again when it was on Netflix. I mean, it's always been huge, obviously. It's probably one of the biggest animated pieces of all time. But it's also was huge when it was coming out,
Yeah.
huge for years after, and then came back, was a horrible live action, and people are still attached to it. So I'm like, I don't know how they're just treating it like, oh, this is just a project that like kind of was like that we're bummed about. Like, no, you need to be devastated. Like, this
Yeah.
is Avatar.
It's
This is
also like,
crazy.
um, I mean, I think the live action that they did with Netflix is enjoyable. I liked it,
We're
but
reviewing that in June because I haven't seen it.
also they had a very like good cat. Like the cast is great. They have Dave Batista. It's one of the voice actors. Stephen Yun. He's from The Walking Dead. He's also been
Yo
in
que sé.
uh another phenomenal actor. I think he's the voice of the main character from Invincible, which is a very very popular animated series from Amazon Prime. Um, like the cast was really good for like the that they selected for this movie. Taki Watiti. You know who I'm talking about, the director of,
Mhm.
yeah, that guy.
And he was in
Free Guy.
nope, stop. Yes, Free Guy.
So all in
Oh,
all,
he's so good. I love
like,
him. He was in Jojo Rabbit, which was beautiful. That's what most people would probably know him from. He was actually Hitler.
interesting. The guy from Everything Everywhere All at Once, and also in a short round from Indiana Jones. Like they had a great cast. They have a great cast for the movie, from what I've seen, right?
Yeah, it sounds phenomenal.
So we just wanted to cover that. Hopefully Paramount does the right thing, fixes everything. I am excited to see the movie at some point because it looks really, really
Me
good.
too.
It looks really, really
Me
phenomenal
too.
from the clips I've seen.
I am excited.
Um, so now, 2026 so far. I want to do like a quick, yeah,
If you're enjoying this content, comment, like, subscribe.
yes, do all
Okay, keep
sorts of
going.
things. I kind of want to do just a little recap of 2026 so far. We're 4 months in. We're over a quarter of the year done. We've had, I guess, two or three, I guess, massive theatrical releases so far, in the sense of like there was a new Pixar movie released. A lot of people were hyping up Project Hail Mary, and the Super Mario Galaxy movie have come out. I think all in all, it's also, there's like the Scream 7 movie, blah blah blah, whatever else. All in all, I think so far this year has been like at least the first quarter of the year, and I don't know if you agree, has been like pretty underwhelming. Like we haven't been
You
giving a
mean
lot of high rated ratings the last few months, is what I'm saying.
no, no, and this year was actually like, well, to be fair, I think a lot of the movies that we're also looking forward to haven't come out yet. Like Mother Mary comes out tomorrow. We're reviewing it next week. Um, hold on. What is it called? The Odyssey is coming out this summer. Toy Story 5. So there are movies that we have high hopes for that really haven't come out yet. The few that have already come out have bombed significantly for the
Yeah,
most
I
part.
mean, well, I think the Mario Galaxy movie wasn't bad. It wasn't like mind blowing,
I
but
think it was
it
great.
just worked well. Um, Project Hail Mary had
But like
so much potential, in my opinion, and didn't live up to it. but like
Wuthering Heights.
Wuthering Heights was fucking, I think, a bad movie all around. Hoppers was a really
Really
bad
bad.
movie all around. Scream 7, like it's a fucking Scream movie. It's like the 47th one. Like at this point, like it's like, you know what I mean? Send
Yeah.
Help was surprisingly really good, but it didn't really get a lot of money.
It was fine. I think the movies that did not mention in my looking forward to list are the ones that I've enjoyed the most. Ready or Not 2, which would have been in my list had I realized it was coming out. But since it wasn't, I will count it here. Ready or Not 2 and Housemaid was Did you ever end up watching Housemaid?
We started it, remember? Your mother and I started it. We never finished it.
Okay, I didn't know that you didn't finish it, but really phenomenal. Really, really Oh yeah, I do remember that. Really, really good movie. Probably my favorite movie this year. Actually, I was talking to somebody at work the other day and they were like we were all talking about cuz we're all A-listers. If you're not an A-lister, be an A-lister at AMC. This is not sponsored. It's just very worth your money.
Please sponsor us,
Um
AMC.
seriously. Um I don't even know what I was saying. Oh, we were talking about our favorite movies of the year, and I said that mine was Housemaid because it was just
That was
really
last year.
no it
Yes, we
oh
talked
yeah, I
about this
think you're
before.
right. Whatever. My favorite movie that I've seen theatrically this year.
Yeah, because it led into 2026, the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it came out in December, I think. So it led into like what's his name?
What's your favorite movie we've seen this year?
It's probably Project Hail Mary. Like I think it's structurally the best movie, even though I had a lot of complaints about it. It's just because I had high expectations for. This is the problem. The movie, I had astronomical expectations. It's Ryan Gosling. It is the director of The Martian, the writer of the Martian book, also wrote this book. It was the same director as The Martian, right? I'm not losing my mind.
I don't know.
I'm checking right
People do say that the book is really good, but
now.
also people love this. What do I know?
No, it was the same director as the Lego Movie, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, Into the Spider-Verse movies that I love so much. Like, I think it was the same screenwriter
Okay.
for The Martian. Correct me if
Okay.
I'm wrong. Screenplay. Let me see.
I will look it up. I will look
I'm
it up.
looking it up right now. Yeah. He wrote The Martian. Yeah. So the same guy who wrote the screenplay for The Martian also wrote this. The guy who wrote the Martian book also wrote this book. The guys who directed this movie were directed a bunch of stuff that I've loved. And on top of all of this, it's Ryan Gosling. So I just had extremely high expectations for the movie.
Gosling.
Whatever.
I'm gonna kill
Whatever.
you.
I had extremely high
Ryan
expectations for the movie. So
Gosling. We're
Gosling.
not moving on.
Ryan Gosling. What am I? I'm saying Gosling.
With a G.
Gosling.
G.
Gosling. Gosling? Oh, I keep saying Gosling.
Yeah.
I think I'm Spanish. Whatever. The point I'm saying is I had extremely high expectations, but I think structurally it's probably the best movie we've seen. Because nothing even comes remotely close to how phenomenal the cinematography in that movie was, the sound design in that movie, the acting in that movie, just the story was such a letdown in my opinion. Though at least the way it was structured, is what fucked. We've talked about Project Hail Mary the last 3 episodes. We need to get off this movie, but I think it's my favorite movie.
I'm not talking about it.
I think it's the best movie so far this year. Mario Galaxy is the close second.
Okay.
Because I think that movie paced really well, concise, got to the point, did what it needed to do, ended strong.
And got out.
It was good. And it's made $639 million so far. You haven't had any of your movies premiere yet, so I'm currently in the lead. But
if you can't tell Matthew's being such an asshead, it's because we at the beginning of the year did a what is it called? Draft.
box
A
office draft.
2026 box office draft to see don't interrupt me. To see which movies are gonna make the most money. To see which movies are gonna make the most money this year. And he is obviously winning thus far.
Correct. I am winning.
Enough of you.
You have your 5, right? Somewhere.
What 5?
You have your 5 movies somewhere.
Yeah, we have them in a reel, but also yeah, I have them.
Okay.
We also have them in the episode that
Yeah,
you
yeah, yeah.
edited and
I just don't know what your movies are, and none of them have come out yet, right? Correct? Yeah, exactly.
I don't know the answer to that.
But yeah, 2026. I just wanted to kind of recap the first quarter. It's been kind of lackluster.
I concur.
Like our average rating has been like a 3, I think, across the board. All the movies reviewed, the average rating
That's
might be a
crazy.
3.
Maybe it's a 2.5.
Like, but the end of last year was like fucking 4s and 5s. With
Well, last year was also, remember,
with-
like all the big bangers this year haven't come out yet.
like Avatar, we had the release of
Sinners, Marty
Sinners, Marty
Supreme,
Supreme, Sing Song, Sung Along Blue. Like we've had
Hamlet,
like literally all of
Hamlet.
like December was straight 4s and 5s. So we ended the year with such a banger. It was crazy.
Was that movie called Hamlet?
Hamnet?
Was it Hamnet or Hamlet?
Hamnet.
It was okay.
Yeah. And that movie was buns, in my opinion.
That movie was beautiful. Shut your mouth.
Not a fan. All right.
Shut your mouth.
So let's hop into games. We have 2 games that we're gonna play. Obviously, today's games are inspired. Where's my notepad? By Avatar: The Last Airbender and the craziness that's happened. So I'm gonna hit you with a keep 3, cut 3 Avatar: The Last Airbender edition. Are you ready?
Ready.
Ready. Coming in at number 1, Iroh.
One. Wait.
No. Keep or cut?
Keep. Sorry.
Oh, sure. Keep an Iroh.
You confused me. Yeah.
King Boomy.
Aw. This is hard.
Yeah.
These are like, this is like the viejos. Like this is our little group of viejos. I'm gonna cut him.
Ooh.
I really want to keep him. But if I was Aang, I would have killed him. So I'm gonna cut him.
Toph Beifong. I think that's your last name.
Obviously keep. Come on.
Okay.
Let's relax.
Azula.
Oh. Cut. As a podcaster, as a social worker, I keep her.
And you study her brain.
And I study her so much. She's such a good case.
Okay, so
I did a paper on her in high
you've
school.
kept Iroh, cut Boomy, kept Toph, cut Azula. You have one of each. Zuko.
Keep?
So you are cutting Appa.
No.
No,
You're
caught
a fucking traitor.
lacking.
You're a fucking Lord Ozai, bitch.
That's so rude. What the fuck?
Damn, that was so mean.
It was a hard
Okay.
list. They're all really, really good characters. I picked.
Why do we have to do that blind?
I picked 6 bangers. Like you were gonna be sad.
Yeah,
you were
you
gonna be sad
did.
across the board. I gave you no
Wait,
no
who
bad
did I-
kick. You kept
Who
Iroh.
did I cut?
You cut in
Yeah.
order. Keep Iroh, cut Boomy, kept Toph, cut Azula, kept Zuko, cut Appa. So you kept Iroh, Toph, Zuko, cut Boomy, Azula, Appa,
I would cut Zuko
and keep.
and keep
Appa?
Appa, obviously.
Yeah, I think
Well,
I would have.
I don't know.
I
it's just
think that would be my
Zuko,
exact same list. I think I would want that if
Zuko has such a.
he's so
arc.
sexy.
All right.
No Diddy.
All right.
All right, so
a
now
little.
we transition to the next game. Guess the character.
Okay.
Avatar edition. Do you have your character?
Yeah. Wait, you said that would be your same ranking?
Yeah, I would do Iroh, Toph, Appa. Keep. Cut the other 3.
Okay.
Iroh's literally.
I have my character.
I
Wait,
cry
you
with the
go.
whole story with his son, and then Toph is literally my favorite character in the whole show.
I knew that Toph was your favorite character.
I love Iroh, and
I
then
did not know about
Iroh's
the crying.
Iroh's story is insane. Like with his whole like son and everything that happened around his
He's
son.
amazing.
And then Appa's just it's Appa. You can't. It's Appa. Yip yip.
You can't. Yep.
All right, so guess the character Avatar edition. We're gonna ask each other questions. Obviously, we have to try and guess each other's character. The first person to guess the character wins. You have your character.
Yeah.
I have my character. I won last time, so I will be asking the first question. Get caught lacking.
Do we have to know the character's name?
Yes, you need to know the character's name. Look them up if you
No,
need.
like
Look up the
guess
character.
yours.
Yeah, I think you would know my character's name.
Okay.
It's across both The Legend of Korra and Avatar, the original series, for those who are watching, just so you know. I'm going to start with the first question. Is your character from the Legend of Korra series?
No.
Okay, so that removes that whole franchise, that whole thing. So now we're only there. Go ahead.
Is your character from Legend of Korra series?
No. Is your character from season 1 of Avatar: The Last Airbender?
Fuck. No?
No? Okay.
Fuck, I don't remember. Can I look this up?
Yeah, look up your character so you know. I have my character pulled up.
No, I know who my character is, but the season's all like it's all one season for me, the whole show.
I have the wiki pulled up for my character. So if any like random things that I don't know about it, the thing, the
Okay.
person.
Oh, yes, he is.
Okay, good. He's in season 1. Okay.
Is my character featured at all in Legend of Korra?
No. Not at all.
Okay.
Let me check. That's an interesting question. No, not at all. Is your character a bender?
Yes.
Okay.
Is my character male?
Yes.
Okay.
Is your character from the Earth Kingdom?
Yes. Is my character Lord Ozai?
Incorrect. What is this trying to snipe? Just trying to snipe.
I'm coming out swinging, okay?
I think I know who your character is already, but I'm going to ask one more question. Is your character a Kyoshi warrior?
No.
The earthbending female Avatar is a Kyoshi warrior. She created the Kyoshi warriors. That's who I think your character is, by the way. The earthbending Avatar. That
No.
she's not a
That's
Kyoshi
incorrect.
warrior. Okay.
No.
Earthbender, that's not a Kyoshi warrior. That's in season 1. Got you. So it's got to be Boomy. I'm not gonna. That's gonna be my next question. But go ahead.
Hold on.
There's not that many Earthbenders in the first season, so like, Toph's not until season 2.
What was your last question?
Is your character a Kyoshi warrior?
Oh no. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
I was having confusion. I apologize.
Your question.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Is my character a bender?
Yes.
Okay.
Is your character King Boomy?
Yeah. Is your character
I'm
an avatar?
him. No.
Is your character an avatar?
No.
Okay. Is your character in the Fire Nation?
Yes.
Is your character Uncle Iroh?
No.
Is your character Zuko?
No.
Is your character Azula?
No.
Motherfucker. Is your character what the fuck? I know I'm obviously missing people because there's a lot of characters.
I'll narrow it
Is your
down
character?
for you with one question.
No. My character's in the Fire Nation, not an Avatar, not in Korra.
Correct.
Is my character Aang's friend?
No.
Okay. And it's not Ozai and it's not Azula.
Correct.
Is my character one of Azula's friends?
No. Neither of those are
Is my
benders.
I know, that's why I was like, maybe he's confused. Is my
I got Boomy in like 4
character
questions. How would I be confused? Don't ever disrespect me in my Avatar knowledge.
Boomy's so easy.
Mine's easy
Is my
too.
character I fear not. Wait, I don't know because I don't remember. I remember in the last season and then they go to the school and he's a kid in the fire school and blah blah blah. Okay, wait, tell me how you're going to make it easier for me.
It's a character that's revealed in the second half of the 3rd season.
Is it Ozai's best friend?
No.
No, because Ozai's best friend was the Avatar.
Avatar Roku, correct.
Yeah. What the fuck? And they're not homies.
No.
Am I forgetting about someone's existence?
Yes, you are.
This is crazy.
They're a bender from the Fire Nation that appears in the 3rd season towards the second half.
Do they talk about the character before the character appears?
Yes. The character knows Prince Zuko. I'm giving you so much
Is it the
detail.
people in the house? It's the people in the house. In the summer house?
No.
Okay.
You're talking about the beach episode?
Yeah.
No.
That episode's so funny.
This person.
Uh-huh.
I don't know how.
Is it at the prison?
The prison?
Yeah. I don't think that's the end of season 3. I don't know who this is. Can you give me anything else?
Not a traditional bender.
Okay, wait.
Because if I say one of 2 things, like it'll give you the answer instantaneously. There's 2 things that I could say that'll give you the answer instantly. This, if you know the show, it'll help you a lot. Not a traditional bender.
Hold on, I'm trying.
Back half of season 3, not a traditional bender. Like middle to back half of season 3.
I don't remember.
A lot of their interactions with this person happens in the upside down air temple.
I don't know.
Remember where Zuko and Aang are training to firebend?
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know who it is.
Zuko had hired someone
Oh yeah, the guy with the eyeball.
Combustion Man.
That shoots fire. Yes. Fuck. Yeah, I do remember him now.
That was the character.
I was like,
Sparky Boom Man.
yes. Wait, no, I do remember that. Wow, I forgot about that episode actually. I'm like imagining like the final battle, like the sergeants and like all of that shit. I was gonna do Cabbage Guy.
Cabbage Guy is crazy.
But I couldn't remember if he has a name.
I mean, Combustion Man is this guy's
name. Is it Cabbage Guy?
I don't know what his name. I would have said Cabbage Guy.
I feel like they only call him Cabbage Man or Cabbage whatever in the show.
Yeah, they really do only call him Cabbage Man.
What is the Cabbage Guy's name in Avatar?
I initially thought you were gonna pick one of Azula's friends, but then when I asked if it's a bender and you said yes, I was like, oh, it's Jover. And then you picked
Yeah, the only
Earthbending
other
season 1. Like, there's like 2 Earthbenders in the first season.
the only other person that I could think of was Cabbage Guy, but I didn't know if he had a name and I didn't want to look it up. And I think his name is Kai. I think that's how you say it. It's CAI. But yeah, that was rough.
That was rough. I got Boomy in like
It was
3
really rough.
questions.
Well, Boomy's a main character.
That's not my fault.
I know.
But
I
it's
just think
also, you also picked an Earthbender in the first season. There's literally like 3 of those fuckers. Unless
I
unless you're
also
picking the giant mole rats that invented Earthbending.
I also thought about the owl that's in the temple in the desert, in the underground library. Not the temple. The fuck?
In season 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that'd be cool, but I don't know if the fucking owl has a name.
He does have a name. I mean, if you wanted to look up the name, you could have looked up the name.
Well, I didn't.
Obviously, you did not. And that is the end of the podcast. I
Thank you so much for
obliterated
watching.
her in this game. Eviscerated, decimated,
Mhm,
destroyed.
mhm, mhm.
Um,
Whenever you're ready.
go rewatch Avatar: The Last Airbender and support the movie with whatever. Even if you watched it
I
pirated,
know he's not talking to me, but I think I need to rewatch it.
even if you guys watched it pirated, which is illegal and you should not do, whenever it does get released in some way, shape, or form, watch it. Fuck Paramount, but watch it to support the people who spent years trying to make this movie or making this movie. Support them, right? Because at this point, I've already seen half the movie on fucking TikTok. So support the fucking guys. I will whenever it does. They give me some form of way to support them. If it means having to watch it on Paramount Plus or watch it on theatrical release, hopefully that they end up deciding to do. Whatever it is, support the movie because you're supporting the artist that made the film. Please do that.
And while you're at it, support us.
Yes.
Subscribe, follow, like, comment, and
Do not
shove it
go
up your butt
watch
when you're done.
You, Me, and Tuscany. That movie was terrible.
Do not go watch that. And you can find us on TikTok, Instagram, and Letterboxd with the same handle. And we have shorts and long form content here. Thank you so much for watching. Go watch some movies.
Yes. And don't worry, next time she will learn to plug in her mic properly and switch the settings.
Shut the fuck up.